Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new monthly ritual of Sacred Moon Time with Magdalena. If you're new to my channel, I am a mind, body, spirit alchemist. And what that means is I am here to help you be inspired, empowered, educated through my podcast and these readings every month to really focus on manifesting your best health, your best wealth through trusting that best wisdom within. So, healing the mind through physical and spiritual practice, rituals, and healing modalities is my specialty. So, I started this just a few months ago. I'm changing it up a little bit every month. Welcome back to those of you who have been loyal, Erica, and just so many of you beautiful ladies, especially. This is for you. This is my gift back to you after all of the spiritual awakening, all of this ascension, all of this cleansing, purging, healing, and practicing this myself in my own life. I have honored and revered every new moon and full moon cycle in my own witchy way. And it's too long of a list, but I have had so many blessings. I've really connected with my ancestors. I've really connected with the elements. You can see I have the fire here. This is my chakra candle, and my incense is burning. And before I do the whole shebang, I am also going to cleanse and clear the ritual space. So I'm also doing this to model to you what you could do while you get ready. I do this every new moon for manifestation. What do you want to call in? What do you intend to shift in your life? This is a potent, powerful one. I'm going to go over that in a second. Everything that I'm doing today is time stamped in the comments below. If you're watching this on the live, the timestamps will be there later today. I'm recording this on Tuesday, February 25th. The new moon is coming up on Thursday afternoon. If you're in Europe or further east, it'll actually be early Friday the 28th. And there's a lot of astrology supporting massive shifts. We're actually closing out one astrological year. Pisces is the end of the 12-month period, and Aries is the beginning. So the next 2 weeks, especially leading us into hello eclipse season, March Madness is about to begin, and this new moon actually kind of kicks that off. So really, this is a beautiful time to be setting intentions of what you want to manifest. So in the timestamps below, we'll be covering a brief focus on the energies of this Pisces new moon. I'll talk a touch about astrology. I'm a mind, body, spirit alchemist and podcaster and healing practitioner. I'm not an astrologer, but I study with astrologers. I'm in Kundalini practices, so I'm really getting into connecting with all of the elements, the sun, the moon, and all of the things. So it's important to not go victim to astrology, but more about awareness. So how do you time your best life with this Pisces new moon? What can you really leverage, especially on Thursday into Friday? You can start now if you want, if you're catching this on the live. We'll focus on those energies and how to set an intention of what you want to manifest based on those energies, specifically what you want to manifest in the next 2 weeks to 6 months. We'll also do a runes reading. I am a divination reader with the runes, which is amazing ancient technology. It's basically like sacred geometry, and a bonus card with that based on the energies of this week. Then I'm going to offer up a time for you to write your own intentions after we meditate, or you can use the meditation and song time I'll be singing to figure out what it is that you want to focus on. You can even hit the pause button during that time if you want to take more intentional time. And then, of course, we're going to close with a dance and an affirmation and a prayer. So that's our agenda for today. So go ahead, set up your space if you haven't already. Put the pause button and get a candle and some incense, maybe some talismans, whatever you feel called to do. So let's talk about the energies right now. So I've actually had to take some notes because this is a lot. So I'm going to break it down slowly and encourage you to take notes and actually ponder on this. And this is where you may want to hit the pause button. Think about your own life. So Pisces is water. This is the end of the astrological new year or year. It's also literally like the end of the Piscean age. Different astrologers I follow, and I agree that we are headed and in the age of Aquarius. Now that Pluto's in Aquarius, my favorite astrologer, Heather Ensworth, says that March is the end of the Kali Yuga, which is a time of war and patriarchy. And we're really transitioning into love, light, higher levels of consciousness, unity consciousness. One, even though you're like, what? Right now I'm looking at the world and that doesn't seem possible. Well, guess what? As within, so without. By leveraging the powers of this astrology, I have found more joy, more peace, more love, more acceptance, more surrender. I still have my shadows come up. And that's what this Piscean time also can bring up. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So, Pisces again is water. So, don't be surprised if you get really a lot of emotional cleansing, tears, feeling a little more heightened and more sensitive, more easily triggered. You want to definitely ground and whatever your daily meditation rituals practice, go there. Take some more time off, perhaps. This is also a time, Piscean energy is a lot about that eighth house, the occult, meditation, dream state. So really connecting with your dreams, and rather, sorry, the 12th house. So the dreams, the divine, imagination, childlike innocence. Really, I think that's what a lot of us are returning back to and deserve to return back to. We've been too adulting and too serious and too white knuckling it through life. We forget to dream. I did that. Now I've been having amazing dreams, both at night and in my daytime state. What is my passion? What is your passion? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to call forth that you can be an open channel, that the divine can channel through you to be a blessing to your friends, your family, your clients, your customers, your career, your siblings, your partner. This is a really beautiful time also to maybe set intentions with your partner separately, but then share them together and dream together, manifest together. So dream big, pay attention to your dreams and your meditations and see what messages or downloads come through. If you don't have any meditation practice, use this today. I also have a lot of meditations in my YouTube channel, as well as in my Healthy and Wealthy and Wise online academy. So those are just some things to think about. If you have any questions about that, you can always go to my website, magdalenagrace.com. But at the very least, just going through this meditation today, but setting aside some time on Thursday and Friday, especially to meditate. Ask your higher self, what do I really want? If you've lost how to dream, which that was me 2 years ago, it's okay. It's a journey. You're beginning like a new child. You're beginning to build this muscle called dreaming and imagination. So connecting with your inner child, playing with him or her, sending some love, maybe going to the beach or, going out in nature and meditating and connecting and playing would be another great way to leverage the harness and the energies of this new moon, or might be part of your intention. You can also expect that at the end of the day, let me just make sure I check my notes here. Oh, you can dream new things into reality. So you can also, if you have a hard time meditating or dreaming, you can create a dream board. This is a great time to create a vision board, a dream board as we're heading into March, which is bringing us towards Aries, which is the real new year. It's also a season of spring to plant new seeds. So this time, this intention setting time is meant for you to plant, those spiritual seeds of what is it that you really, really want? What do you want to dream into your new life? Do you want to journal about it? Do you want to meditate about it? Do you want to dance to it? There might be dancing later today. So those are the energies of what's happening on the planet right now with this Piscean energy. Again, in summary, focus and notice you may have more emotions, more tears. Really go into dream state, write down about your dreams, keep a dream journal or meditate and really focus on anything that comes to you that might even be an old dream coming back that you want to renew, and set those intentions around those dreams of what it is that you want to create in the next 2 weeks to 6 months and dream it into your reality. Play with that inner child. So my ideal way to set an intention is to, first of all, we're going to meditate on that, but really ask yourself, what do I really want? Knowing that this is an emotional new moon, knowing that this is about dreams and manifestation and what you want to breathe through, have come through you. Do you want to start a new career? Do you want to start a new hobby? Like I'm going to be singing to you later, and actually it was new moon energy 2.5 years ago now, that I was really focused on bringing back my music. Or is there a dream that you've been putting on hold? Maybe a dream relationship, maybe a dream opportunity, maybe again, that dream hobby, whatever that might be. Can you set an intention that you want to call that in? The full moon is where we focus more on letting go and burning things away. This is about pulling and magnetizing into your heart space what it is that you really, really want out of life. What do you want to create right now in this season? Again, next 2 weeks to 6 months. So I want you to think about that for a few moments. And I always like to write the affirmation as it is in real time. Like, I am so happy and grateful. You can use this. I am so happy and grateful that I have an amazing singing voice, as an example for one of my intentions that I did over 2 years ago. I am so happy and grateful I am pursuing this new relationship. I am so happy and grateful. This is like overcoming fear, time to really dream and leverage even your fears and overcoming them. So maybe you've had a fear that's been holding you back. Maybe you have had something that you just kind of like don't believe in yourself. You've lost hope. This is a time to bring that hope back and embody what it is that you say that you want. So write that down. I am so happy and grateful that. Now I'm going to do the runes reading with a bonus card pull to help support you in finding. Hello, I just also want to acknowledge I see some people here on the live. If you want to, you can comment below. I always like to say hello. If I can call out you, I'm happy to do so. But anyway, this is going to help you also kind of like tune in with the energies. The runes are ancient symbols from ancient Germania, ancient German times, Italy. They predate tarot. So they're all about bringing forth an intuitive thought. I am going to provide a general reading based on these energies. However, you take the best and leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. Let it slide in one ear and out the other. But this is meant to help you shed some light on what is going on in the collective energies, that you may get to be a player. The world is a stage and we're all merely players in this collective universe, right? So what can you do to play your part, especially leveraging this Pisces new moon on Thursday? So go ahead. I invite you to just sit back, take a nice deep inhale. If you want to play along, close your eyes and take a nice deep inhale. Inhale and exhale. What do the runes have to say about this Pisces new moon, February 2025? So I'm going to place them down first. Then I'm going to do the reading. Past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. Aha! Interesting. We have some similarity from last month's new moon. So this is the past. This would be since the last new moon or since the Pisces full moon. Okay, so 6-month calendar, so you can go back and do the math on that. That would have been, it would have been September, I believe, end of August, early September. And that's also another thing to be aware of. This Pisces new moon is setting you up for the Virgo eclipse in September 7th. So I almost forgot about that. So this is a really, really powerful time because we're going through this first eclipse season and arriving at the next eclipse with this new moon. So the intentions and the seeds you plant today are going to be really, really powerful. So this is our first card. This is Isa, depending on who you are, what you'd like to say. I say Isa for ice. So this is all about stillness and meditation. So this represents winter. This represents a time of slowing down and stagnation. Now Mars did just go direct yesterday. So just know that this is changing. You may feel more energized. You may feel more open. You may feel more ready. So that's another reason this Pisces new moon is so powerful, is because we're just past the Mars going direct. We're just before a Mercury retrograde and the eclipse season. So this is what you've been doing. And hopefully you have been meditating. Hopefully you have been slowing down. Hopefully you have been more internal. And if not, I say hopefully, if this is your life, you are a sovereign being. It doesn't mean you have had to. But a lot of my clients, myself included, have been in this space, which is actually good. It's good to reflect and be internal and meditate, because now with this Pisces new moon, we talked about dreaming and manifesting. What do you want to birth and, bring into the springtime? That's what we're just about to head into. Spring is almost around the corner, right? We hear the birds singing here in Southern California. So now we're on to the present moment. This is right though. Take a moment and just look at this card, see if anything comes through. Rhino is about a journey, movement, taking a trip. It actually can mean an actual physical trip. And this is so cool because guess what? Next week, I'm going to Minnesota. And the following, like 2 weeks later, I'm going to Canada. So this is right in alignment with me. Again, take the best, leave the rest. It doesn't have to mean physical travel, although maybe it does mean one of your intentions could be to go to the beach more. Maybe go visit a friend locally. Maybe part of your dream is to plan that trip. Plan that trip for the summer. Maybe, again, this is next 2 weeks to 6 months. Maybe it's all about taking a psychedelic journey. Maybe it's time for you to consider plant medicine and go on a spiritual quest, more of that awakening and dreaming that into life. Who do you really want to be this year? Remember who you are. Raido. So that's the current, either physical travel, spiritual travel. Maybe you're developing your spiritual gifts, your clairvoyance. But the main idea is movement of some kind, a shift. So that's the present energies. And this is the future. Berkano. Take a look at this. Again, see if anything comes through for you. What this is about, which is cool, and this also came up last month, is about shedding your old skin. This is the year of the snake. This is the year that the divine feminine, the Kundalini Shakti, is really, really rising up. I'm leading a 66-day challenge, which involves awakening your Kundalini Shakti and awakening the goddess within. So ladies, this is for you. This is the divine feminine energy. If you have any questions about that, you can go to magdalenagrace.com. The info is all there. But regardless of that, you're shedding old skin, you're giving birth to new ideas, you're nurturing the growth of something in your life, you're building creatively. It is all about planting seeds in fertile soil. I can't make this stuff up. So we're heading into springtime. Maybe you want to plant a physical garden and you want to nurture it and water it and support it in its growth. This is new beginnings. So this is so spot on, is what do you want to birth? What do you want to dream into life? Set that intention. I'm going to show you the cards one last time. See if anything else comes through for you. This is all about divination. It's more important what you see than I say. Just remember, it's more important what you see and feel and intuit than what I say. I'm helping you develop your intuition by doing that reading. Lastly, before we get into actually the meditation and writing your intentions, I'm going to do a bonus card pull from the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle Cards Guidebook. I just got this in the mail. One of my favorite astrologers that I follow is reading from it, and it literally the reading she shared changed my life in that moment. Talking about twin flame energy. So holy Toledo, I've been on fire since I got that reading. So I wanted to bring that energy into this new moon as well. What do you have to say for us today on this eve of this Pisces new moon? Wow. Okay. Bridget is showing up. You are a healer. You are a healer. So again, this message may not resonate with everyone here, but it's for the general reading. So if there's anyone out there that has been doubting, this is your sign. This is your sign to say, I am a healer, and really owning that. I struggled with that terminology. And again, everyone's a healer. Everyone can heal themselves. You don't need quote unquote out external forces or healers. It's important to have them. Definitely helpful. We're all walking each other home, right? So let's see what the card has to say here. Bridget, you are a healer. Trust the healing energy of the goddess. Cross the threshold. You are a healer. Trust the healing energy of the goddess. Cross the threshold. Okay. So Brigid, actually in here it says pronounce Brigid, and Brige in Irish or Brigid in English is the Irish goddess of fire, water, healing, and medicine, poetry, and smithcraft. Her name means fiery arrow. Yes, redheads unite. I see that in the comments. Legend says that when she was born, a flame reached from her head to the heavens. Her feast day, Imbolc, on February 1st, which I just celebrated last month, heralds the beginning of spring. Her symbols are thresholds, the hearth, sparks and flame, holy wells, snowdrops, and the bride's cross made of reeds. The Celtic goddess of the flame and the well has arrived to take you across the threshold. This is a reinitiation into your ancient healing powers from Mother Earth, which is perfect because this is Bridget's season and we're heading into spring and birthing, right? And planting. Bridget boldly declares, you are a healer. You carry tools, remedies, and skills earned during previous incarnations. The healing energy of the goddess is embedded in your cells. The healing energy of the goddess is embedded in your cells. So listen in. Someone needed to hear this today. It might be you. If you need healing yourself, let Bridget's bright blessings light the way. Strengthen your belief in your own power to heal. Or are you being called to facilitate healing for others? Remember, a healer's job isn't to rescue people from their problems. It's a humble role that helps someone call in their own highest vision of health and well-being. It's always the person who's receiving the healing who chooses how, when, and to what extent they're ready to heal. It's always the person who's receiving the healing who chooses how, when, and to what extent they're ready to heal. The powerful ancient healer inside you may be scared of coming forwards. You may be fearful of ridicule, criticism, or even punishment. Long ago, the deep knowledge you carry was stolen, discredited, and used against you. But it's safe now to light up the world with your healing gifts. You're here to facilitate deep healing for other beings and for Mother Earth. So be optimistic and proactive about healing yourself. You're stronger than you think. An important spiritual gateway is opening, so cross the threshold with positive expectations. Spring clean your home to create space for new energy. Spring cleaning, hello, we're right around the corner. Visit Bridget's Holy Wells in Ireland. So invocation. So actually repeat this after me. Join me. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It's safe to heal. Let's repeat that one more time. Healing energies flow through me from the goddess. It's safe to heal. So that was your message, your bonus card that went beautifully along with the reading. Now what I want you to do, we're actually going to close with this song and meditation. I'm going to sing to you, and I want you to meditate. You can join in, just close your eyes, or you can use this time to write your intentions. I am so happy and grateful that. I am so happy and grateful that. Or just simply listen along, receive the song. It's going to help you bring up whatever is that meant to bring up for you. You might even clear. Some people get emotional. Just ride with me. And we're only going to do this for like 3 to 4 minutes. So just close your eyes if you like, breathe, and receive. This is called Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. That means I bow to the divine teacher within. Oh, my beloved, kindness of the heart, breath of life, I bow to you. Divine teacher, beloved friend, I bow to you again and again. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. time. Sing with me if you'd like. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Have your eyes closed, just stay there for a few more moments of silence, maybe putting your left hand on your heart to represent the feminine soul connection. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Seeing what comes through in this moment. What do you want to manifest, intend, visualize, create, dream into life for this Pisces new moon? What's calling to you in this moment? You're still sitting with it, you can hit the pause button for sake of time. I just wanted to close, connecting you back to that mantra of, what do I want to dream into life? Closing with that question and also that affirmation of, I am so happy and grateful. I am dreaming into life, and write it down. Create that dream board, create that vision board, meditate, spend some time in nature to really ground and embody this practice, and write it out. Maybe even put a letter to yourself, your future self, to your current self. I am so happy and grateful that. Put it under a rock, put it on your altar, put it in your journal, revisit it 2 weeks to 6 months from now. That's a lot of what I've done, is going back and looking back at how I manifested. My future self spoke to my current self, right? And see what changes are birthed in your life in the next 2 weeks to 6 months. If you like this content, please subscribe, sign up to join my email list at magdalenagrace.com. I'll be back for the full moon in a couple weeks. It's a huge one. It's a full moon eclipse in Virgo, a big one. So you want to be able to come and check that out. And also, ladies, tomorrow I have a webinar at 3 p.m. Pacific time on how to awaken the goddess within and rise your Kundalini Shakti. The Kundalini is that serpent. This is the year of the snake. How do you rise that feminine and masculine potential inside of you, reignite the fire within, and rebirth yourself? So it's a perfect time to be doing this. That's why I'm doing it tomorrow, to support you in this new moon time. It's a free webinar. You can just come and be inspired, receive a healing on the webinar, so that you can again go out there and be the healer you were also born to be. As you heal yourself, you heal others. And again, you can birth a higher vibrational creation. The more healing you have within, as within, so without. So you can magnetize that dream potential more readily. So until next time, everyone, here's to your best health, your best wealth, and your best wisdom. Bye-bye for now.
Subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Hire Magdalena for a runes reading or healing session by emailing support@microdosingforhealth.com.